Hey everybody, thanks for watching. Today I'm actually going to be doing a video on my design team project, Lens Crafty Life. Digitals I'll post down in my comment box so you can go take a peek at all the beautiful digitals that she has. She's from the Netherlands, so a lot of her writing, which I really like, is beautiful from the Netherlands. And she used vintage or antique, actually, excuse me, documents. And what she did is copied them for us in digital format. And what I ended up doing is I coffee dyed my paper first, so you can see. Let me undo this so we can see. This is the whole look of the journal. I had a blast making it. This, as you know, is kind of out of my comfort level. I tend to do more shabby chic pinks and all that. But, let me tell you, it was kind of fun going outside my box a little bit here. So, if you can see, I love the letters and the words on here, the way it's written. And there's a beautiful three people in a boat. It looks almost like two boyfriend and girlfriend and an escort boating them, which is really cute. So what I did is I just made the edges look all torn up. And like I said, I used coffee dyed paper. And so I'll take you on my little journey through this tall, skinny journal. So I did it a little more simple than normal because I figured the person that purchases this may want to add a little bit more. So I filled it with ephemera as well. This is also from Lens Crafty Me, which I love. And I did that too on a coffee dyed paper. So you can see that's the back of it. And I used a stamp on here. And that's some paper from a book. And I tried to leave quite a bit of writing space. I don't like blank pages, but it was so hard for me not to cover them up. But there's plenty of writing space, as you'll see. I tend to smother the pages with stuff. This is a ledger paper. And this is just a fancy dyed paper here. And this actually is another print of hers. If you can see it, it's a very fine print, the way it printed, but it's so pretty. It's actually a page that's supposed to go like this, and I just flipped it around. Whoops. And I thought it looked so neat with the pink on top of that on this page. This is actually homemade pulp paper, which is kind of neat. So you can add a picture here. You can write on here. You can decorate it however you'd like. And that's also hers as well. I just kind of like turning it around just to give it a different look. And that's coffee dyed as well. And this is another piece of her paper, which will be on the other side of that. And so is my center. Look at this. This is absolutely beautiful. I love the way that's written out. And the details on this paper. She does a great job with this. Absolutely love it. This might be a document as well. If she'll end up popping in and I'll have her put it in the comments. It might be one of her documents as well, which they're beautiful. I've not seen a document like this. And that's the other side of that paper. And again, I use my coffee dyed paper when I print it. This is extra special. You'll see some of these ladies around here. And this actually happens to be drawings that my grandmother did. Let me see if I can bring it up. She did these, I'd say, in the 20s. And I have the originals, which I should pull out and show you, ladies. They're unbelievable. I'll do another video with that. So I wanted to add that to these. It just makes it special, and I thought the colors really coordinated well with that. I did a pocket here with lots of ephemera in here for whoever gets it, and then there's more journaling space on the bottom. And this is just a piece of trim. And again, more space. I couldn't have two blank pages side by side, so I added a little rose there, and the same thing up here. I think that's a calla lily. You have more paper here, and then you have, this is another, it almost reminds me of the the old school paper towels. That's kind of what it feels like, but I believe it's homemade as well. But it's a nice thin feeling, and I backed it with double-sided, I'm sorry, not double-sided tape, with, boy, what's that called? Washi. I can't think right today. So I did that, and then here's another, I'll show you what this is. This is another one of my grandmother's drawings. Let's see if we can get that up so you can see. And actually, it's kind of cool. Her name's on the bottom. And this is a hidden tuck place to write in. So that's a hidden spot. My dogs are just looking at me in the window, wondering what I am doing. What's everybody doing for Easter tomorrow? I'm actually having my daughter and son-in-law over, and my daughter is 6 months pregnant, and she requested, now this is not your typical Easter dinner, she requested Mom's homemade sourdough pizza. So the pregnant mom is going to get the homemade sourdough pizza. This too, I'm not sure what language. It might be German. I don't know. Maybe anybody know what language this is? I think it's so pretty. So again, I added another ephemera here and here. And this actually, I did this with a piece and a half of 12 by 12 cardstock. So I'll show you the center of it. You'd never know it. I put them together and then created a pocket here, with all different types of ephemera in here as well. And on the top, I'll show you, there's also a deep pocket in there, which, let's see. Let's do that now, because I'll forget. Let me turn the page. My husband's about to walk in, so you may hear him walk in. He's out there still making maple syrup. I hear the tractor going. So I put this in. And then there's another Lens Crafty Me document. I just love the documents. And you can see the writing. Her documents are exquisite. And when you do it on coffee dye paper, oh my gosh, it's amazing. So when I put it in here, and then this is my coffee dye paper as well. So I just kind of put it on the outside like this and slipped it back in into here, and it goes nicely right in. Well, it should go nicely right in, but doing this on camera is not the easiest thing. So I will, I'll mess with that later. This actually I found when I was helped clean my mother's house out. It was paper that was wrapped, I think a picture was wrapped around it, so it's probably from the 70s or 80s. It's not a real newspaper, it's more like a wrapping paper, which I think is kind of cool. And a lot of this actually has Massachusetts and New York places on here. So it's kind of cool to read these, and I liked that. So, and here's a pocket somebody had given me, and I put ephemera in it as well, and then tucked back again another one of my grandmother's drawings as well. I forgot to ink dye the sides of that. I'll have to do that. And then I clipped on here because I don't like white blank spots all the time. So I had to restrain myself from putting anything on the paper. I just made a little booklet to put there so people have more writing space. And I actually wanted to put it on the other side, but because of this I couldn't. So I just added this, and that is removable as well. This paper, the texture is amazing. It's bumpy. I didn't do anything to that. I figured if somebody purchases this, they can do something to it. This is the old piano player paper. It's very delicate. So I added the washi again in here. And this is another document from Lens Crafty Me. Let me show you this document. All her things really go really nice together. And I'm one that I like to mix up digitals. So I took a few of hers and mixed them up. But look at that beautiful writing. Absolutely gorgeous. And same on the back as well. This is a piece of the onion skin paper that I had for sale that I used in the book. And then this is just a piece of, it looks like a hotel check-in list. So let's see. Oh, you know what? It's a food list from a hotel. So it looks like butter, $11. Probably, I'd say probably the 80s or 70s. Because they were probably buying, oh yeah, this was for the whole month of April they bought. So maybe even the 60s. And this is another Lens Crafty Me. It was too pretty to cut. Look at this. Look at that. She does beautiful, beautiful work. This might be one of her copies of her documents, as you can see this here, but I'm not 100% sure. I should know this stuff before I come on here. Sorry, guys. But I just love her colors. And that's the other page. The skin again, onion skin, and that's the other side of that document. The colors are so pretty. They just really, this one is like a, almost like a mauve. See if you can see that. I don't know if the camera will pick that up, but it's very pretty. And here's the other side of that. I wonder what it says. Anybody read Dutch? I can't. I've been to Holland, though. It's a beautiful place. Piano paper. It's the other part of that paper. And again, I couldn't leave this plain. So I had a little ephemera there. And this is the paper I used. And if anybody wants a video on how I did this, I figured out how to make them look a lot darker. So I could do a video and show you how to make your coffee stained lace looking paper. Just post it in the comments if you'd like me to do a video on this, on how to make it much darker. And then this is just the other side of this paper. And then we have the black. I didn't add anything to this because, again, it was getting bulky. And I figured, you know what, I'll let the buyer do that. And I think I forgot to show you this. I had this hanging around and I thought it was perfect. This actually I put on the bottom on the front page. So it looks like dangles, or it is dangles on the page. So that is Lens Crafty Me, and you'll find her on Etsy. And I will leave her Etsy link below. So go ahead and take a peek. She's a new digital artist, and let me tell you, she's going to be amazing busy because her things are unbelievable. So jump on and take a peek at her digitals. And you guys have a wonderful weekend, and I should be back next week with another idea for a tutorial for you guys. So have a fantastic weekend. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and give me the thumbs up. And have a great weekend. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.